to another brand new episode here on Riverbend Springs. As you can see, we're out in the John Deere crawler today. No, we haven't bought one. I don't have the money. But we're doing some so today's going to be a bit of a contract day because there are a couple of machines that I would like to buy. You remember from the last episode, if I can speak, that there was a New Holland T8 in the shop. Now, it's a bit overkill for our farm and for everything that we have and do. However, it might be able to manage to run through cut grass, and it also might manage to go up a slight hill, because a 225 horsepower tractor apparently can't do that. Excuse me. So that's kind of where we're sort of at the moment is a case of, well, do I buy one tractor, because we could get rid of one Challenger or maybe even both the Challenger tractors, and then what I might do in terms of front loader, because I've not really got that much work to do with the front loader, i.e. all I need it for, or teleport or whatever, but all I need it for is to load bales into the animal trough, feed trough. I'm thinking maybe the best thing for me to do is to put a small front loader on that John Deere and do it that way. I just wonder whether that is going to be the better way to do it, rather than forking out as much as what we're going to have to fork out for a telehandler. So yeah, that I might do that. As I say, I think that might be the better solution. I mean, it's always a bit tricky to know what to do for the best, because yes, as I said before, that T8 is grossly overpowered and oversized for the farm that we have. But if we're going to do contracts, and if they're going to be a part of what we do, then actually, moving forward, it's not going to be a bad investment long term, because we can get it serviced, we can buy it, because it'll have a lot of hours, and I'm guessing it'll have no service bar or anything like that. So we can get it serviced, which will restore it back to its full power, and then gradually we'll start to, through the second-hand market, we'll start to buy the implements and stuff that go for that tractor, and then we won't have to borrow cultivators, and we won't have to borrow stuff like that. I'm not doing seeding contracts, and I'm not doing spraying and fertilizing contracts, because, and I've said this a lot in FS22, so this is not an FS25 problem. This is an FS problem through all of the variations of the game that have been since we've had contracts. I refuse point blank to buy the seed and the fertilizer and the spray and everything for computer farmers, for them to give me hardly anything for it back. You just wouldn't do it in real life. You get, I mean, as I say, the second farm that I worked on, we did some contracting work. Mainly it was smaller farmers that maybe the weather was starting to catch up with them, or they were well behind or whatever, and they would ring us up and say, can you spare a tractor and a man for a day, and sort of try and get us caught up. And that, if we were to go top dressing, which we did a lot of their top dressing for them, I'm thinking of one farm in particular, we did nearly all of their fertilizing, and they would pay us to go and fertilize the field, but they would buy the fertilizer. They would work out as accurately as they could how much they would need. They would then ring us and say, I've got the fertilizer, could you come and do it one day for us when you get a chance? And that's how that's how it worked, and that's how it works everywhere. and then, you know, to suddenly kind of the game says, well, I want this field seeding. You can borrow my stuff, but I'm going to deduct £600, and I want you to buy my seed or fertilizer or spray. So we're not doing them, but we can do contracting, we can do ploughing. There's I've seen a rock removal contract before. I've not seen that one before. I've got a feeling that might have been from the DLC in FS25, and I didn't buy the, is it Silver Run Forest, I think it was, but I didn't buy that DLC because it just didn't look like something that I would be all that interested in. So from what I'm gathering, that was a contract then added to that map. But so I might do that because that's something different. And as I say, I won't do all of it on camera. You know, just because we haven't got anything to do now. You know, all of our drilling's done. Well, it's not done. We've got another field to drill in the spring, but all of our sort of field work for this year is done. We're waiting for the bales to ferment, and then we will get them fed into the cow pasture. And you know, I mean, I guess let me know in the comments. Do you want me to do contracts now for the rest of the time, and every time we load it in we're just doing contracts? Or do you want me to skip forward until the spring, and then we get our field planted, and then we skip forward again, we do a bit of fertilising, and then we skip forward again, and we get on with some harvest? I mean, you know, I'm sort of happy to do it either way, but I don't know, it just feels kind of like, you know, when I was sort of thinking about it the other day and sort of trying to plan how, you know, these sort of videos were going to go, and I was thinking, I don't know, it just feels like I'm cheating you all a little bit if I just keep skipping to, you know, sort of harvest and, you know, sort of autumn where we're working a bit. You know, it just didn't feel quite right to me that I would do that. So, but let me know, you know, let me know if you would rather I didn't do contracts and I just skip forward time. I'll do that. That's no problem. You know, like I say, I want to try and keep it as interesting and as fresh and as new as I can for everyone. So, you know, as I say, just let me know what your thoughts are. But in this episode, we are going to do a few contracts. So we've got these 2 cultivating contracts to do. And then I'll do. There's another there's another 2 contracts that I'll try and do in this episode as well. And you know, just to make it as interesting as I can. But yeah, as I say, you know, but let me know otherwise. I'm always happy to take suggestions and stuff from everyone else. I don't know whether, is this the horse Toronto that we've got? Let's have a look. I think it will be under that one. No, it's the horse tiger. I think that's the one we've got. Yeah, it's the horse tiger. I don't know why they don't do. Do they even do the little one? No, I don't know why they don't do the. I mean, compared to what we had, look how pathetic that is. I mean, you know, I mean that one not quite so bad, but only because they've added new machines that we've never had before. Honestly, oh dear me. Anyway, I'm not going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because my voice is really breaking today, and my throat is very sore again. So we're 1 week in now. I was kind of hoping that we would be sort of coming to the end, as I said in the other video, one of my videos before. It came Saturday. It's like kind of Saturday evening. I sort of started to get a sore throat. By Monday afternoon, it had completely gone, and I was, you know, sort of feeling back to normal again and fine. And then sort of late Tuesday, Wednesday, it started to come back again, and then yesterday a full-on cold came out. So it's kind of like, you know, we're a week in now, and you know, I was hoping that we would rather be getting towards the end of it, but I fear that we're we're only approaching the middle. So I'm going to switch over to a little bit of time lapse, just get this field done, get the other field done, and then I'll come back in, and then we'll look at some more contracts. There's a cotton one that I'd quite like to do, and there's also a rock removal contract that I'd quite like to do as well. That would be quite interesting, I think, to do that one. As I say, I've not done anything like that in Farm Sim, so that would be new for me, new for you, and you'll get to see me mess it up, which is always good fun. So yeah. But anyway, first things first, let's crack on and get this field finished. And I'm back. Well, that was a bit rubbish. I couldn't even finish the field. I always have a rule with myself, if I'm doing contracts, that I have to do, even though it, like, at that point it says, contract complete, that I always finish the field. Well, that's a bit rubbish. Oh dear. Yes, so anyway, that's that one finished. Now we need to race over to the other one. I just need to find it first. Which is, okay, that's right next to our farm, so that's where we're headed. We're headed right next to the farm. No, look at that. Just pull straight out, look, eh? Never mind. Anyway. Yeah, so I hope you're doing well today. And having a good afternoon, well, a good whole day, but, I hope your afternoon's going well as well. It's always nice, isn't it, just to do sort of contracts a little bit further away from, what's that over there? Is that the barge? No, it's a road, James. Vehicles drive on that. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I do worry about myself sometimes. I do worry about myself. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll get ourselves over and then we'll do that contract and then we will look at another one. I should have turned off somewhere. Way back there. It would appear we're going to take the long way round. We're going to take the scenic route. Like I said, it's always nice though, isn't it, just to explore the map, although we are a long way from where we bloody well should be. Oh dear, James. Never mind, son. Never mind. I've not been out here, so we'll go. Oh, it looks quite nice with the trees though, doesn't it? I guess. What's that? That's a field, that is, James. Jesus. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, I've got to go down there. Right, we're going to have to do a U-turn. Do a U-turn now. What is it whenever you go wrong? Right, your sat-nav always turns into your missus. Have you ever noticed that? Like, you'd be driving along, like I was there, missed me thing, and honestly, if I had a sat nav right then, it'd be going, do a U-turn now. That's what my missus used to do. Never mind. I don't know, that might just be me. Yeah. It might just be me, that one, but we used to. I mean, not that I got to drive me and my missus all that many times because she liked driving, which, to be fair, didn't bother me because I don't mind driving. I'm quite happy to drive, but you know, as soon as it was a case of like we'd been together, I don't know, about a month or so, and we were going out one day, and I'd stayed over at hers, and I unlocked my car. And she, what are you doing? And I said, I'm unlocking the car so we can all get in. I said, because it don't work otherwise. And she said, no, I'll drive. I said, no, I don't mind, honestly. No, she said, I'll definitely drive, it's fine. And that kind of became the thing thereafter in our relationship. Like, she did the driving, which, you know, as I say, it don't bother me. I'm more than happy for that to happen. Like, you know, it meant I could look around, you know, do the farming. Like, if we went sort of like right out in sort of deep into the countryside, and I mean like proper deep into the countryside, she'd go, "You're not saying a lot," and especially if it was summer, and I'd be like, "No, I'm looking at all the tractors." And she's like, "You're 43 years of age, man." I said, "So?" So she's going, "What are you looking at tractors for?" So I said, "Well, I like farming, don't I?" You know, I said, like, you know, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm quite obsessed by it. I said, I ignore you pretty much all day, every day to play a computer game. And she's like, yeah. She goes, that's going to have to change. No. No. That's not changing. If anything has to change around here, lovely, it will be you. But anyway, we'll get to that field, and then we'll crack on with that little cultivated. That field's not all that big, to be fair. So it's not going to take, again, it's like that other one. It's not going to take all that long. And then what we'll do is we'll drive that back to the shop. We may as well. And then we'll get in the cotton harvester, and then we'll go off and do a field of cotton, just because I haven't done cotton. I don't do cotton very often at all. I'm assuming it's that field there, which is even better if it's next to the shop. As I say, we'll get this one done, and then we'll get that one done, and then we'll do a rock removal. And then for this episode, we might call that it. I don't know, just see what kind of time has elapsed and where we're at. As I say, it's going to be a quite old time of year, and I am very conscious. While I don't want to just keep skipping time, I also don't want to just fill up these episodes with, you know, just continual contracts, because, you know, everyone's going to get fed up with them, including myself. So we'll try and do a bit of a mix. But I say we've only got a few months to skip. And then we'll be into spring, and then, you know, sort of our work will start then. Another thing we'll have a look at as well, either maybe in today, or, well, actually we could do it now, just because we are so close to the farm, is just quickly go and see whether our fields need fertiliser, and if they do, we could do that as well. Or we could even put a worker on that. I know I might do that myself. According to people that know me, as in mainly family, that's a very annoying habit that I have, that I talk or I think out loud. Anyway, I'll say we'll just quickly check this, and then if it needs doing. Ooh, has there been a crime? Looks as if there may have been a crime. Oh no, it means we've got to build a shed. Okay, yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that. Mind you, having said that, like, I know people going, like, you know, the extortionate price of, like, you know, concrete and bricks and stuff like that to build a shed, and I'm sort of thinking, do you not live in the real world? It's really expensive to build a shed. Yeah, so this needs fertilising. I'm assuming that one will need fertilising. The grass will obviously need fertilising. But we will just check this, because it might not. I don't know. This is our rape field. This is. Let's have a look. Yeah, it needs fertilising as well. We'll skip back. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you in a bit. So we're back. Yes, we've nearly got this one finished. It's gonna cut out on me any second now. Any second now. Right, and then we'll get back to the shop, and we will select. We'll take this back, obviously, and then we will select the cotton contract, and then we'll crack on with that one. And again, that if it is field number 10, that isn't going to take very long because that's not a very big field. So we'll be able to crack on with that. And then, as I say, the last one of the day, we will. There we go. So we'll fold this up. I think it's that field there that we're going to get. I'm not sure, but that would be my guess. Like I say, that's kind of ideal, as long as the sell point's fairly near, then we'll be fine. So we'll see what happens, but we will get along to hopefully a new part of the map, just to see a little bit more. So yes. Alright, we'll leave that there because obviously when we cash it in, it will get rid of it anyway. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. And then, as I say, we'll do. There's there's quite a lot more harvesting ones come in now. No, we're not doing one of them. Oh no. I'm not fooling. Oh, there's two baling cotton. No. Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing that. Oh, there's 3 cotton contracts. No. No, there's 4 cotton contracts. I might do a little bit of them offline, but off camera. But we'll do number 10, and then we'll have a little look down. Right, so how much are we going to lose? 600 quid to hire there. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So we will take that down to there, and then we will do the rock smashing contract or collecting or whatever it is, and then as I say, that will be sort of today's episode. I'm not, as I say, I'm not gonna just fill this episode up with contracts, but as I said before, let me know in the comments whether you want me to just skip time to the spring or whether you want me to actually do these contracts next month. So when we flip over to November, the bales will be able to be put into the feed trough, which is good. It's not going to take a lot because there's only 3 bloody cows in there, but so that's good. And then we'll also get that then fed with water as well, because I don't think there's any water in there at the moment. But I do like that feature of the game, you know, where the cars actually overtake you. I think that's very good. But you know, that's the problem. You know, the things they've got right, they've got very right. But the things they've got wrong, they've got very wrong. And you know, that's kind of right. Is that working? Oh no, I don't know why it didn't go down straight away. But anyway, it's down now. It's down now, so as I say, what we'll do, I can't really see the end of the harvester, to be fair. We'll crack on with this one. This one might take very long too, and then as I say, we'll do a rock breaking one just because I've never done it before, so you can experience it with me, because I'm probably going to get it horribly wrong, and then we will, as I say, call that it. But I won't get rid of this, because off camera I will do another couple of those cotton contracts. They're not worth very much, and so therefore we'll just take a little bit of money. I'm not trying to make us a millionaire or anything, so that we can just then, you know, sort of almost cheat our way through the game. And the thing, I was talking to one of my friends, well, I say one of my friends, but someone in the village that I know that plays the game. And he was like, he goes, oh, what you want to do is, he goes like, don't worry about contracts. And I was like, no. He said, no. He said, well, there's 2 ways you can look at it. I said, yeah. He said, do the contracts on the fields. Yeah. He said, and then just like in the summer months, buy the fields. I was like, right. He said, and then just harvest all the crop off. He said, but you've been paid to fertilise it and seed it and everything else. So he said, and that's where then like you buying the seed comes in, to kind of, you're not fully cheating because you've paid for the seed, and therefore you'll take the crop off, and then as soon as that's done, sell all the fields again, and then just repeat. And I said, that's cheating though. And he's like, yeah. He goes, don't worry about that. He said, like, it's just playing the game, innit? He said, like, you know, the game allows you to do it. He said, there's no penalty for doing it. So he said, like, you just do it, don't you? And I was like, well, not really. That's not really on, because otherwise I might as well sell all my fields and just do that on every single. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That don't sit right to me. But so I won't be doing that. But it is a way around it. He said, or alternatively, don't do nothing all year round. Skip all the way around to harvest, and then, as I say, like, you know, just buy all the fields, and then you know, take the thing. But like I say, we're not doing that. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting. Before my throat gives out again, we'll get this field done. So I'll see you in a minute. Well, there we go. We got that field done and we didn't even make half a bale. What we'll do is we'll park this up. As I say, I'll do the others off camera, and then we'll do the rock breaking contract real quick, and then as I say, that will be the conclusion to this episode. I'm sorry there's not sort of much more interesting things to do, but when you start a new save, when you start a new game, you know, that's unfortunately what happens, is that you know, you end up with a situation where, you know, oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, hang on, is there anything new? Oh, we've nearly got enough as well. We're not buying it, don't worry. Right, what I need to do is this one. Right. Oh, we've got some ploughing contracts. That's quite cool. Oh, look at that. That's a decent sized tractor. Yes, rock removal. That's the one I want. Right, so borrow items. Number of rocks 4. Okay, the owner wants you to destroy specific rocks inside the area. Fine. Some farmland 86. Right. Oh, I see. Yes, I can do the flashing circle. Alright. And then reward per rock is £550. Very nice. Penalty per rock. Oh, is £1,000. Number of rocks 4. Well, like I said, I've never done anything like this, so we'll give it a go, see what happens. What do I need to do? Use your own equipment or lease equipment for a reward reduced by £400. So do I literally just destroy the rocks, do I? The leased machines are waiting for you in the shop. Okay. Excellent. Another machine that I never ever use. Got nothing against it, I just never have any need for it, really. Although having said that, it might be handy. Of course. Let me look at this. I might have found, where are you, there you go. 35,000. Ah. Right, yes, okay. Right. Let's get the map up. Where are we going? It was 56 or something like that, wasn't it? So it's going to be up there somewhere. There's 54. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, no, I don't want that one. Rock removal. Oh, 86. Okay. Ah, okay, I can see it now. So we're here. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to travel off down to the field, went down to wherever it is I've got to go, and then I'll meet you there. By the looks of things, it isn't going to take all that long to do, so I'll meet you there. Right, I think I'm in the right area. That's taken quite a long time to get here. I got lost. I got lost. Let's turn that off. Right, let's turn that on. Oh, did we get it? Oh, where'd they go? Okay. Excellent. Is that not part of it? No. Terrific. Okay. I like how they haven't sort of marked, you know, what rocks they want doing. I mean, is it these? Oh, they have marked. There's a bloody great red flag on them. That just shows you the level of incompetence you people are dealing with. I can't believe I'm going, oh, they've not even marked them, and there's a bloody giant red flag on them. Oh dear, that's tickled me pink, that has. Alright, let's crack on. Let's crack on. To be fair, actually, it's a pity we can't, like, you know, you've got to break the rocks up, but then they go, oh, but you can have the rocks if you want them. You know, if you can load them into a trailer, you can have them. Because we could then put them in our cement factories and make our concrete, and that would be a grand way of doing it, would it not? I suppose if there's rocks on your farm, there's nothing stopping you do that, I suppose. I don't know. But I think this is going to do the contract. I think we did alright in the end. Rock removal contract of farmland finished. Excellent. So we'll get out of the machine. Oh dear, that was so funny though. It's annoying it's left that. Why can't I just break that up? Anyway, let's cash it in, and then we will call that it for this episode. So thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And oh, what hell point was that there? So maybe you can do it and then do it yourself and then put it into a concrete in plan. Interesting. I might have to look at that later on. But yeah, as I say, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please share the videos wherever you share them, and across all the platforms that you will visit. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.